When I first received my acceptance letter for the NUin program this March, I didn't really have much of a clue as to where I would spend my first semester of college. However, after being indecisive and waiting too long to choose a destination, the only option available was a study abroad in Thessaloniki, Greece. When I first arrived in Greece, I settled in the Metropolitan Hotel and explored the city. During my first week, I relaxed on the beaches of Halkidiki, played basketball with some locals, and took a tour of the city with my classmates. After the first week, I finally started school at the American College of Thessaloniki. Here at ACT, I took all of my courses, learned some Greek from my Greek teacher Panos, and completed my service learning assignment where I was a teaching assistant in a 4th grade English class at Anatolia Elementary School. One of the first places I visited in Greece was the city of Philippi. Here I saw one of the world's oldest theaters in the ruins of an entire ancient city. We then went to the small port city of Kavala and overlooked the city from the walls of a castle. My next adventure in Greece was to the capital city of Athens, where I went to the Acropolis Museum, Olympic Stadium, and Parthenon. After visiting Athens, I stopped in the city of Delphi on the way home. Here I viewed several ruins in the museum and got to see the ancient temple of Apollo. During the October break, I decided to visit Spain. The first stop of my trip to Spain was the city of Barcelona. Here in Barcelona, I went on a tapas tour, bought ham and fruit at the famous Mercado Boqueria, saw the Church of the Sagrada Familia, ate some seafood paella, and relaxed on the beaches of Barceloneta. The second day I was in Barcelona, Catalonia declared their independence from Spain, which was a crazy thing to watch unfold, as thousands of people and secession flags crowded the streets. The next stop on my tour of Spain was the city of Madrid. While in Madrid, I saw the famous bullfighting ring, walked around the main plaza in Puerta del Sol, and went in several of the 2,800 rooms in the Royal Palace. On top of this, I was also able to meet up with an old friend from back home. The next place I traveled was back home to Boston over Polytechnic weekend. Although I was not traveling under the best circumstances, it was still nice in a way to go back home to the States. While back home, I was able to meet up with my family, relearn how to drive, get some Chipotle, and reunite with my dog with whom I had previously been FaceTiming. Although everything about this trip has been fantastic, the best part is by far the food. Here I've eaten popular Greek foods like octopus, lamb chops, gyros, and of course, the delicious praline pancakes. Perhaps the most fun I had in Greece was eating out at a Greek restaurant called Zorba in Aristotle Square. After I finished my dinner, me and some friends joined in with a large group of locals and tried Greek dancing to live music. Overall, my experience in Thessaloniki has been fantastic. Thessaloniki is a special city to me because it was the place my grandfather called home until he was 26. I still have many relatives in the city and have several cousins my age who I have grown very close to over my stay here in Greece. Although I will miss Greece, I will still be going home with a new group of friends, and I'll be very happy to see my dog once again.
Touch my neck as your breath creeps up on